Okay. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the Social Security Fairness Act of 2023. Some people uh, have been asking questions about which types of pensions are covered by this and which ones are not. So just so you know, there was a new law that was passed at the end of the Biden time, at the end of the last Congress, which basically said that, that they were no longer going to reduce your Social Security benefits based on your participation in a non-covered pension. And a non-covered pension is a pension that did not pay into Social Security. So lots of people want to know, is their pension included? Is it not included? I mean, the best way to look is to look on a statement and to look to see if you have payroll deductions um, for Social Security in your pay stub or in your pay summary from your pension. Now, if you don't know and you still want to sort of get more information about that, this visual is really good. It tells you what states are most likely to have been in a non-covered pension. As you can see from the visual, the darker the blue, the more people that are affected in those states. So you can see that Massachusetts, Ohio, Colorado, Texas, Louisiana, Nevada, and Illinois, and maybe uh, New Jersey potentially could be in that situation, right? As they get kind of lighter and lighter, that means there are going to be less and less people in those states. It's pretty unlikely in some of these other states where they have very small participation. Um, and this is for city, state, and local government pensions. So be aware of that. Now, it corresponds to this, and it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. These are people that were married to someone who paid into a non-covered pension, and they as well, because their spouse was in these uncovered pensions, their Social Security could have been affected as well. And this is called the GPO rule, and so as you can see, it mirrors pretty much the other one. It's might be slightly uh, more towards certain states. But again, as the colors kind of get lighter and green, the less people that are going to be affected by this. So take a look at both of these. If you live in one of these dark colored states, then you might want to touch base if you're not aware of this rule and how this rule is going to affect you. I would definitely take a look um, and um, and ask an RSSA like myself, how this could have affected you if you were either married to someone who was a city, state, or local government employee, fireman, policeman, teachers, all of those kind of folks could ultimately have been affected by this rule. And I think this gives you kind of a good guide as to sort of where the concentration of these pensions are located. All right. Any questions? Again, always feel free to reach out. And that's all we have.